in the company right now and the updates. If you're new to the call, we want to welcome you. We are Eazybot, and we are a bot that anyone could use anywhere in the world, and it's very simple to connect it. No one touches your assets. No one touches your money, guys. This is one of the reasons why I believe we are growing so quickly. We actually have over 22,000 people that have signed up to use the bot, and a lot of them are upgrading. You could use the bot, fully functional bot, for free. This isn't like one of those programs that you can lock in a free spot and everybody's going to build underneath you. Guys, those are all, I've never seen one of those work. This one, you're actually getting a fully functional product for free. Now, with that fully functional product, you can trade up to 2 coins, but you're not limited to how much money on those coins. You could put $1 million on each coin. But most people we made it a fully functional free version of this bot. We made this available because we wanted people all over the world to be able to come into this space without without money being an objection. The other side of this coin is you don't invest in us. We don't touch your money. We don't want to touch your money. This is one of the reasons why we are so committed to this, because there's so many scams on the internet right now in the cryptocurrency space. It's nauseous. It's nauseating, guys. And we know people are going to judge us just because of our marketing system and how we're a network marketing company, guys, and haters are going to hate just because of that. We don't care, because we know that we could have offered this as an affiliate program, 2 levels, and we would have made a killing as a company. But we wanted to give something where the nations could receive a huge blessing for those that would like to go to work with us. And so that's why we did this. We discussed this at the very beginning. And to be honest with you guys, I pushed for network marketing. We have a core group of leaders, and some of them were wanting us to maybe move into the affiliate side because we knew that we would face haters just because of that. You know what, guys? I don't care. What I care about and what our team cares about, and even the people that were feeling maybe we should go in that direction, we all feel the same. We want to be a blessing. We don't want to be a curse. We want to be a blessing. There's been so many things out there that have brought real tragedy to the lives of people that have joined those kinds of programs. We do not touch your assets. That stays in your control at all times. All we are is a software company, guys. We have AI software technology. It's robotic software technology that connects to your exchange through a simple API connection. And I'm sharing this with, I'm sure we've got 181 people on the call. I'm sure we've got visitors. So I'm kind of sharing this. We're not going into the presentation today. I'm not going to be doing opportunity presentations, guys. I'm the global sales director. I'm the chief sales officer of the company. And so we have national directors that will be leading opportunity calls and support calls in their own country. We've got about 50 countries represented right now. We're not taking on any more national directors. We're giving it 90 days. We're going to see who rises to the surface, and then we'll be reaching out to those people at that time. But, guys, we've got something so special right now. And it's a great honor to have you on the call. And Michael nailed it. We will always put people before profits. We will never put money before people. All of our decision-making processes are based upon, is this best for the guy that can't build? And it's one of the reasons why we love this. I had the opportunity to introduce another bot from China to the West about a year ago, and I was sold completely on it because, again, no one was touching my money. I wasn't turning it over. I haven't done a program like that since 2017. I committed to never do another one since that one because I saw so many people hurt and so many hearts broken. But guys, we've got leaders from around the world right now that have been involved in those programs that are tired of it, and they're joining our companies right now as we speak. Right now. Another one just went down in America here just about 5 days ago. one of their top leaders called me up today. So, guys, the nations are coming. The masses are coming. You are positioned right now to, if you just want to use the bot alone can set you free financially. You just have to work a strategy and stick to that strategy. When you start understanding compound interest and you see what this bot is doing monthly, just come up with a strategy. I went to day trading school, and I'll share this last thing before we go into some of the updates. Obviously, you can tell I talk a lot, and I do that sometimes on purpose because I'm waiting to see if we get David and Muhammad in the room. Breezy, would you be able to reach out to those guys for me, if you don't mind?
Absolutely, Coach. One other thing I just wanted to add real quick is we have the national leaders in place. So if you have a question, please do not direct your questions to Coach Ken. Do not direct your questions to David. Do not direct your questions to Muhammad Ali. You have your sponsor. If your sponsor doesn't know the answer, there is a national director that is for that country. In the U.S., it is David. We are going to help David out just because he's got multiple hats. And then for Canada, we have Peter. We will have a list of the names and their Telegram ID name in order for you to be able to reach out to them. But use your, in the military we call it chain of command. I'm not sure how it's in the corporate world, but use your step ladder to get to where the questions can be answered. But I will reach out to David, Peter, and Muhammad right now. Thank you, Coach.
And guys, that's a great point. Thank you so much. It's not that we don't want to talk to everybody. It's just that we are talking to everybody. And it's been a lot, guys, but we don't mind. But there is we're setting up a chain of command, guys, that, and Breezy served in the military for 20, how many years, Breezy?
Almost 25 years.
She must. That's what I thought. It was about 25 years. And she still refers to me as sir and some other, and I said, you can't call me sir. You can call me kind sir, but not sir. But Breezy's been such a servant leader. And guys, we have had people that have gone around, even me, and gone up, not realizing it, but they went right to David and Muhammad. These guys were so busy they weren't able to answer the text. The guy got upset, and guys, he could have come to me and asked me a simple question. You can go to your leader. If your leader doesn't know, they just go upline. That's the beautiful thing about this. We'll get the answer to you guys, but there's only so many hours in a day, and some of us are working 15 to 18 to 20 hours, and I've seen David work. I've seen him work 48 hours non-stop. Did not sleep. We were in Dubai. And a situation came up, and it was his anniversary date as well. He was going to go out with his wife. He had to postpone that. And it's not something that he had to do. It's something that he wanted to do, guys. And so, just hear our hearts. We want to serve. We're all servant leaders. But sometimes people can feel entitled and want your attention. And guys, that's not right either. So we'll work as hard as we can, but go up the proper chain of commands. We've got probably about 50 countries right now that's got support. And if you don't have a country leader, it's okay. You got a sponsor. You couldn't have got in here without a sponsor. And that sponsor can go right up to command, the chain of command in order to get your the answer to your question. So that was really good housekeeping. I see Muhammad is in the house now. Muhammad, we love you more than Bitcoin, pizza, and DeFi's combined. Come on in. I want you, if you don't mind, if you come in and say hi.
Hey, Coach. How are you?
There he is. And there's Ezra.
Yeah, my lovely wife here. We're having a walk outside, but I have to both jump in and saying hi to everyone. I know it's a good time right now. We have over 40,000 members around the globe. Thanks to everyone here for really sharing this.
You haven't looked. You haven't looked in a couple days, brother. It's over 22,000 now.
Wow, yeah. Because I'm outside,
over 22,000.
That's good. Yeah, we're growing rapidly. So, guys, keep up the good work. soon we're going to start trading, and everyone is going to start using their membership, especially the people who got upgraded to VIPs and advanced packages. So very soon they will be able to trade. Coinbase is right around the corner to be launched also as a trading option. Yeah, exciting.
Awesome, brother. Thank you for everything too, Muhammad, that you're doing, and we're just blown away by everything. Everything, guys, is coming together just as planned. There's always a little hiccup here or there that takes time to make adjustments on. I'm going to bring in Peter right now. Peter is him and Breezy are heading up our support. And Peter, I thought I saw you in the room. There you are, brother. Come on in. I want to cover a few things, Peter.
Welcome to the call. Hi. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to bring up my screen.
200 people. 206
Yes.
people on the call today. Amazing. We're very excited, guys.
You know what?
Yep.
I was talking to somebody today, Peter, huge builder, and the common theme with these guys that have been in this space for any length of time are saying this is exactly what's needed, and it's exactly what's wanted. And we birthed this out of not that we had a desire to build our own bot. We were looking for support and some more ability to customize what we have, and we couldn't get any response. And we had investors come to us and say, "Hey, if you'll build your own bot, we'll invest and we'll financially back you." And that's how this happened. It wasn't that we wanted to do our own. We really liked what we had, but there was also some challenges with the comp plan, and so we had the opportunity to obtain a Mona Lisa. Peter, come on in again. I'm sorry I interrupted you there, but Peter's been with us almost from the very beginning. Started creating content, training videos with our other bot that we introduced to the West, Chief Support Officer of the company. And I think, did we lose you, brother? You're still here. Here you go.
I'm here. I'm
we have
listening.
205. Here we go. Yeah, 205 people, and we're not even really officially open yet on this Zoom call. 20,000 people. 22,000 have already signed up. Peter, come on in. I'm going to bring up my screen.
As Coach was saying, we were part of another platform where we came together as a community to make sure that we're taking care of our people, our friends, and our family that are part of our organization. And the heartbeat of our company, of course, is going to be the customer support. It's helping people everywhere in the world get the support they need, whether it's onboarding, whether it's technical questions, whether any kind of questions they may have. We want to make sure that everyone's taken care of. And today we had our first support call. Official support call just an hour ago when it started, and officially anyone can ask questions at support@eazybot.com. We'll have a ticketing system, so you will receive answers within 24 hours. So please utilize that as your main support avenue. It's support@eazybot.com. And then, of course, you can join us 11 a.m. Monday to Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern. And we're here live, myself, and Eazy and Penny and a few others that are helping us on these support calls. So, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, this is about the people. We've always emphasized that, and we want to make sure we take care of the people. And some of the comments were, the owners are showing up and they're, showing their face. This is transparent as you can get. A beautiful platform for everyone to, excel in. And we're so proud of what's transpired so far. And we are just at the beginning. Lots going to happen this week. Today even, there are going to be announcements. So always keep your eye open for the announcements in the chat, in the Telegram chat. And then we're ready to rock. So let's enjoy the ride. There may be a little hiccups here along the way, but those will be addressed and fixed right away. So that's pleasing to know that we can, reach out to the programmers, reach out to the owners, and get things done and fixed as quickly as we possibly can. And I just want to welcome everybody here. Thank you so much. Go ahead, Coach. It's all yours.
Oh, thank you, brother. Well, I want you to stay here, unmute yourself if you don't mind. Let me just see who's in the house. I just want to see if David's come in yet. I know he was on with the developers, and I'm sure that's probably where he's at right now. Let's see, just amazing. So it says if I share my screen, I know we readjusted our parameters here on the Zoom calls because we just wanted to tighten this up. And any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. But it's saying if I share it, my screen, that I was going to lose you, Peter, that you would no longer be able to talk. So let's see what we have here, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, can you talk? Can we hear you?
I can, yes. Can you hear me?
Awesome,
yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, great. So, guys, this is what we want to cover today. We're going to cover Coinbase Pro and upcoming exchanges, user interface completion, which is the website, training videos and funnel system completion, withdrawals, and last we're going to cover the Founders Club. So let me just see if David comes in. If we can get him to unmute and come in, that would be awesome. I can't see who's entering the room
here
right now.
I think Mohammed's here.
Well, Mohammed has been out of pocket for a few days, and he's in Egypt right now, so I'm not sure if he can answer. Mohammed, could you come on in?
Yes, hi, brother. So I just had a call now. I didn't hear what the question is.
Well, if you look at your screen, you'll see some of the company updates that we wanted to cover today. First is Coinbase Pro and upcoming exchanges, how soon we'll have Coinbase Pro. We're going to launch on the 31st. I need to actually put that here, too. Okay. So, sorry, guys. You guys get to see it happening. So, Mohammed, could you talk to us about Coinbase Pro and how close we are to having that fully integrated into the system, so our U.S. customers here in the West can trade?
Yeah, sorry. Again, I just got a call. Okay, what I understand that you want me to talk about the Coinbase Pro and the upcoming changes. Update, right? Okay. About Coinbase Pro right now, I'm still testing it. There have been some glitches here and there, but the development team is fixing that as we go. But it's very close. It has already actually been tested and already closed a couple of trades. We just want to have at least 2 more days of testing. Just make sure that we are providing a solid solution, not just something which is being tested for just a day or so. We just want this for 2 more days just to make sure that everything is working fine. The easy structure of Coinbase being also clear to us for all the coins. All the coins step values for trading are being identified. So it's just around the corner. So very soon it's going to be launched.
Okay.
Yeah, other exchanges will be just coming in like less than 2 weeks. We should have another exchange. And moving forward, we're going to add more exchanges. Actually, we will be having more than 5 exchanges as we go. But we do it on priorities, one by one. Now, the highest priority is for Coinbase Pro, as it will be a good solution for the people in the US, and now most of our population is from the US. So we want to address that first. Then after that, we're going to have 2 more exchanges which are on the already on the list, and more exchanges as we go.
Thank you, Mohammed. Just 1 second before we move on. Vinder, if you wouldn't mind putting your question in the chat room. We are no longer going to be bringing people in at this point, just to tighten everything up. Thank you, my friend. Our meetings, we feel, have been going a little too long. Not everybody has 2 hours to spend with us. So, but a lot of you guys do, and we really appreciate that too. But we want to be sensitive to everybody here. Okay. Next question. David, you might be able to come in and explain this. David, I just saw you come in. So how long before the website is completed and everything is integrated so that we can begin to point people to the website and our replicated sites?
Hey, Coach, good evening, everybody, or good afternoon, depending on where you are. We are finalizing some of these last pieces. So we're within days. We should be able to to launch our marketing platform. The website's going to get pointed from Eazybot.com going to the login page to the website. There are some details that are involved in that process that are that we're taking carefully. And the most important one is that when we move the website from the login page to the website, when we point the domain from the login page to the actual website, what will happen is the back office where you log in currently to get access to the bot, your wallet, and so forth, will have a different domain. It will be my.eazybot.com. There'll be a link right from the Eazybot.com website to log in, so it'll be very easy. If you go to the Eazybot.com website, still will give you access, or you can go directly using my.eazybot.com. That link is actually that URL is live right now. What we're making sure happens for those of everybody on the call right now, we've got almost 21,000 users that have an affiliate ID that's generated at eazybot.com / your unique affiliate ID. So we want to make sure that when the domain change happens, that your affiliate ID still points as it should. So we're dialing that process in right now, so that there's zero friction on your part. You can still share that URL as you have been. For those of you who've been promoting and have it shared in various places, you won't have to worry about pulling it down and replacing it with a new URL. So that process is taking us a little bit of time just to make sure that it happens in a way that again, it doesn't impact those of you who are building and sharing your affiliate links. Once we make that transition, all new members will have an affiliate link that is my.eazybot.com / their unique ID. So those of you who are here will have something that's very, very special. You'll have a URL that nobody else will have, but we want to make sure that we protect the way that it forwards. So that's in the works at the moment. That's our first step. Team is working on that as we speak, and once that's done, then we'll be able to make sure that the pages that are being shared, all of those pages also live on the eazybot.com domain, and those pages are all replicated. So each one of you who are accessing the marketing platform, and hopefully that's everybody, because it's more than just marketing; it's also training and support and so forth. Getting started videos. So each of you that logs in and chooses to share a page or a funnel or anything like that with your prospects, you're sharing a replicated site that lives on the eazybot.com domain. So all of those things are getting dialed in as we speak. The infrastructure is built, ready to go. We're just making sure that at the scale that we are, that if we have anything that doesn't quite go the way that we intend, as you can imagine, it is a massive amount of effort to correct it. So we're spending all the time that we can to make sure that it gets deployed right the first time. But we should be just days away. Like I said, the team is working on those details as we speak. So hopefully we'll launch that before end of the week. One of the other things that we're also considering in terms of how we are executing is in the marketing platform. There is the ability for everybody to have the folks that you personally referred linked to you in such a way where you can see them in the platform. A lot of you have asked for the ability to connect with your direct referrals, and the marketing platform has the ability for us to deliver that. Now the challenge is we're at 21,000 people almost, and so making sure that David,
you and Muhammad must not have looked in your back office lately. We are actually, we should be over 22,000, because I know I'm looking at mine right now. I've got 21,676.
Wow.
So
okay, so
I know.
Yeah.
I think we've passed 22 already.
Well, there you
go.
go.
Ahead, brother.
So that speaks to how fast things are moving, and so we're dealing with the fact that we have a sizable user base, and we want to make sure that data gets applied accurately, so that when you access that platform, if you guys can imagine, if we started from scratch and we had this platform as you started, then it would simply everything would simply apply the way that we intended. However, that's not the case. So now we're retroactively providing access to everybody and trying to make sure that your direct referrals are connected to you. So any delays are delays, and I don't even want to consider them delays. It's just the process. We're a company in startup and growing exponentially, and that exponential growth means that we have to be even more detailed in our approach, and so that's what the team is working on also as we speak in terms of making sure that data ports properly. So yeah, I hate to give dates at this point because we're still discussing all of the different pieces and elements of how this solution comes together. We have a solution, and it does involve some coding with our development team. Our development team is delivering Coinbase and some other elements. They delivered withdrawals. You guys are currently able to make withdrawal requests that went live today. We're dialing in some final details with Coinbase. We'll talk about our live trading and when that's going to happen in just a second. But to your question, Coach, website is we're 99% there on marketing platform. We're probably like 95% there. So barring any unforeseen issues or challenges, we hope to be able to launch within the week.
Awesome. And that brings us to the grand opening, which is on the 31st, which is 3 days from now. How are we looking for the grand opening right now, David?
Well, good. So in terms of live trading, so we're aligning what we're calling our grand opening with the ability for our community to begin to start trading, all of our members to start trading. Right now, we've been trading in Binance successfully for months. If we only offered one exchange and it was Binance, we would have been open for everybody to start trading over a month ago. However, we decided to align our launch with the implementation of Coinbase Pro. There are some challenges with Coinbase Pro in terms of their documentation, their support, and so forth, things that are out of our control. And we're working through that. The team is working very hard. The team worked through the weekend. They're working through the night. So they're putting in a lot of hours to make sure that we get this done as fast as possible. And at the same time, Mohammed is very, very particular about making sure that the product delivers as expected. So he's been doing a lot of testing and making sure that all the checks are there, all the questions are answered, the bot's executing as expected, delivering on opening and closing trades as expected, testing all kinds of different scenarios. So live trading, what we're going to do is launch live trading for those who have access to Binance. We are potentially going to be able to release that before end of day Eastern time. Likely it will end up being tomorrow. So if I could give you what I feel confident about, I feel confident that we are tomorrow going to open for live trading. We're going to open for live trading on Tuesday for Binance specifically, and then shortly behind that we will be open for live trading on Coinbase as well. So that should get delivered. Coinbase should get delivered before end of week, unless Mohammed has said or feels otherwise. And our launch event is essentially we're providing access to our advanced and VIP members first, and then our free members. We have a scaled down access, meaning our VIP members are getting access initially to 3 bots, our advanced members to 2, and our free members to 1. We'll scale that access up very, very quickly, but we don't want to we don't want to overrun and overload our resources as we are also scaling up resources on the server side, security side, and so forth. So there are a lot of moving parts happening, and most of it is happening in response to the pace at which we're growing today and the pace we anticipate growing as we go into the next couple of weeks and couple of months. So it's there have been companies that have folded under their own success. We don't intend on being one of those. So we're being very thoughtful and very careful about how we approach the success that we are experiencing and continue and anticipate that we'll continue to experience.
Exciting times, brother. That's it, guys. We're going to go over the Founders Club. Let me see if Brent is on the call. I know he was in meetings to see if he was able to make it. Okay. Guys, if you don't know who Brent is, he is our national director over the British Isles. He's from Ireland, and I'm going to bring up a YouTube video that he's put together explaining the Founders Club. And before we do that, actually, I just noticed there's 71 messages in the chat, and I would like an opportunity to answer some of those questions. So, Breezy, can you come in and share with us some of these questions?
Absolutely. So,
thank you.
question is how much minimum to trade with the bot. So the recommended amount is $600 per token for the strategy that is put in place by Muhammad Ali for the algorithm that the bot uses for the trades. $600 is the recommended minimum. If you come in with less than that, it is not going to perform as it would with the $600. However, it will still.
Here's how that works. Let me share how that works, guys. The reason why it's 600. Number one, there's minimums that the exchanges ask that we start our initial order with. Number one, but number two is the bot is programmed for a 50% plus drop in the market. We believe it'll withstand a 60 to 70% drop in the market for several reasons that I won't go into right now, and still make us money. This is the key. This is what will separate this bot from all the other bots out there. When the market drops, they're going to get stuck and they're going to be holding like the rest of the world. Our bot is going to continue to trade. We have a very conservative system, but we know it will withstand up to a 60%. 50% is what we're saying, plus. 50% plus drop in the market and still make money. So in order for the bot to be able to do that, you have to have a minimum of $600 per coin, per token. And if you don't know what the difference between a coin and a token are, the SEC came in and said cryptocurrency can no longer be called a coin. Those that started were grandfathered in. After that, they're now all called tokens. Okay, so that's the difference between a coin and a token. But our bot, you need to have at least 600 per token. So if you want to trade 10 tokens, let's say you come in at the advantage, you have to start with 6,000. You know, some people, that's not a problem for at all. People that understand money and understand how this works, they're going to be trading with a lot more. So, but for those that are just starting out, always remember the importance of what I'm about to say right now. You're not investing into us. You're investing in yourself, and you're putting the bot to work for you. So that bot can give you a return on your own money. Something the bank was giving you, what, 0.5% a year? So, guys, this is, when you start using it, you're going to see how powerful this is. We believe most of our free version bot users are going to upgrade because there are advantages to doing that. And one of them is you pay less on the daily services. So, come on in, Breezy. Sorry about that. I wanted to cover why $600 was the minimum.
Absolutely. So the question again is Binance, Coinbase. Binance.com can be used by those outside of the U.S. and Canada and a couple other countries. Now, the only way you can use Binance.com in those countries that it's not allowed to trade in is if you have dual citizenship where you can verify yourself. But if you live in the U.S., you still have to use a VPN in order to use it. We cannot use Binance.us because it does not have the capabilities to connect to a bot. It does not have an API connection. Binance.com is for any other country that is allowed to use it unless you have dual citizenship and can verify yourself. Coinbase Pro can be used by people in the U.S. You do have to verify yourself, as well as in Canada and other countries that they can be used. Coinbase Pro in New York, for example, cannot use USDT. That is why they implemented in the Eazybot for the use of USDC trading pair. So there's a go around for all of it. We just have to, one, verify ourselves in the accounts that you're able to verify yourselves in, whether it be Coinbase Pro or Binance.com. We will have other exchanges that are being worked on. Huobi is one of them. They're looking at Kraken, FTX, and more to follow as we develop the Eazybot platform. So that was another question that was on the chat quite a few times. So Binance.us is not available. Binance.com is available to residents outside of US, Canada, and a couple of other countries. But if you have dual citizenship, you could verify yourself and able to use it, but you would still have to use a VPN. We already talked about the minimum. And yes, as you heard it just now, you will not be able to trade for Binance starting tomorrow, and then we're waiting for Coinbase Pro to be launched for us to be able to have those who are using Coinbase Pro to be trading. But in the meantime, if you're having any issues, or we know ERC20 is a higher fee network, you do not have to use Coinbase Pro to fund your back office wallet in Eazybot to pay for your package if you're using an advanced or a VIP package, or if you're funding the bot for the SSF fees. So you can use any other wallet that has a TRC20 network to transfer those funds, since we do know ERC20 fees are higher. That was another question that was in the chat. I have a couple more that just popped up.
Let me just share this one thing too. If you guys are new to cryptocurrency, I don't believe that there's a better platform in the world right now to get an individual started in crypto. But you do have to know something, and that is something outside of our control. Whenever you're new to crypto and you're purchasing crypto for the first time, there are always high fees. Don't worry about that, because you'll make that up in your trading, and if you are going to work with us and marketing our program, there are great commissions in doing so as well. And a lot of people are going to be taking those commissions and reinvesting that in themselves. Again, not in us as a company. They'll put it in their exchange, let the bot give them a return, which the banks aren't doing, or very, very little. So that's the key, though, guys. When you first start in crypto, you will pay high fees. Sometimes it could be as much as 10%. Sometimes it's 3-5%. But it depends on the platform that you're using to purchase the crypto. Okay?
Awesome, Coach. I did want to address iPhone's comment that $600 is way too much for Africans. So the beauty in what the development team, the executive team came up with, is that you're able to start with a free bot. You don't have to trade and still receive the commissions from the people that you introduce into this. Now you're saying, okay, everybody I know is not going to be able to afford it. We completely understand that. But continue to spread the word to not just people in Africa, or the people that are able to afford the $600 startup for trading. And even so, they can start off with a free bot, trade in $600 with one coin, and still receive the commissions. And we were thinking of everyone who can either afford or not afford to be able to benefit from the beautiful way the program has been set up, that Coach came up with and is fostering this into the system. So
now, can I say on that, you can start out with the free version and what Breezy said, earn commissions, all the commissions. You don't have to start at the top so you can earn from the top. Here, you could start from the bottom and earn from the top. So that's one way to receive the capital to trade with. The other thing, though, is you can trade with less than 600. But there's going to be a warning that's going to come up that's going to tell you that you are putting yourself at higher risk if you do that. You can trade with 300. You can trade with 500. And we know that there are going to be people. We cannot. We're doing everything we can to help people that are financially challenged to be able to come into financial freedom. We can't do everything, though. There are going to be situations where people are going to have to become they're going to have a lot of ingenuity in order to get started, because maybe 600 is out of their reach. But we've got ways that they can begin to earn commissions. We've done this, guys, so that everyone that really has a desire can win with us. You know, it's how we created this. So we thought about you in Africa, guys. Matter of fact, I think that was the conversation when we were first looking at it. Well, what about our friends in Africa?
Hey, can I jump in here? I just want to say one thing real quick, because out of respect for an entire continent of people, I don't think it's appropriate that we lump everybody on a continent into a financial situation, because there are millions and millions and millions of folks on the continent of Africa that will have no issue at all. I met personally with two people in the office that are here in Dubai from South Africa, and we talked about this, and they said to me, there's no issue with the people that they're networking with and that they're talking to. The only issue is that their people have been scammed so much. They've been promised things and they haven't delivered on them. They've been giving money to other people. So let's first of all be cautious about lumping an entire continent of people into one category. And if you believe it to be true, then it becomes true for you. The second thing is, let's talk about solutions. So one of the solutions that we have that we've discussed with folks that are building in areas, and there's areas all over the world where there are people that are in challenged financial situations. And so if you are in that situation, or you're talking to people in that situation, then what you have to do is become more creative to figure out, how do I use a tool to help me get out of that situation? One of the creative solutions is, let's get together. Maybe a single individual isn't prepared to make a $600 investment, but a family can come together, a community can come together, a group of individuals can come together, pool their funds, decide to put it into a finance account. If they trust one another and they're willing to work together, and they start somewhere, and then they grow that account, and then they start another account. There's always a solution to the problem. If you're focused on the problem, then I'm going to say to you, and I'm not picking on iPhone, God bless you, thank you for your comment, because it brings up some important discussion points, but I think this is important for all of us who are talking about this from the standpoint of, one, as an investor, what's the mindset of an investor? The first thing that we have to understand here is that this is about investing. This is your money in a crypto account that you're hoping grows over time. Well, now you have a tool, so you don't have to hope. You can plug this tool into it and let the tool do the work for you. So the first thing is your mindset aligned with what we're doing here with this, which is investing. And if your mindset is aligned with that, then you're constantly looking for solutions. You found a great one here in Eazybot. We've given you all the reasons why it's an amazing tool. You can just start for free. You can share it with others. You can get other people to join you and help you to get started. And if you're not clear about how to find a solution, then we can help you find solutions. I think if you see this opportunity, if you're sitting on this call and somebody invited you to this call, then there is a reason that you're here. You got a community of people that love, care about people and about you and will help you. But let's be clear, we're talking about taking whatever your current situation is and improving upon it over time. Not overnight, but over time. And certainly there's millions and millions of people getting ready to come into Eazybot to use this tool from the continent of Africa, from India, from places all around the world that are impoverished and left out of the emerging crypto markets. And Eazybot is a tool that's going to help give access to those people into this crypto revolution that we're experiencing.
Thank you, David. Hey, Breezy, we're into this for an hour, and so I'm going to go ahead and close it out with a video. Michael, I'm going to let you come in and close it, though, for us. If you guys came in late in the call, we're asking everybody to put their questions in the chat room. Breezy and the team are answering them for you in the chat room. So go ahead and do that if you don't mind. And we're going to be tightening up these calls. And actually, an hour I think is a little too long. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to be at an hour today. I'm going to show you a quick video that our national director for the British Isles put together. Some of you guys have already seen him on YouTube with a brilliant video he did with Royal Q versus Eazybot. Phenomenal video. We're going to bring up. Let me make sure that I have my sound share. Nope, I didn't. Good thing I went there. All right. And guys, it's real important to get going with the Founders Club if you haven't yet. Brent put together a great video though, and we're going to go ahead and play it if my computer will cooperate with me right now.
Hey my friends, welcome to this Eazybot Founders Club presentation where I'm going to share with you everything you need to know to ensure that you lock in and secure your spot in this exclusive pool. By the end of this video, you're going to understand what it is, why it's so lucrative long term, the qualification criteria, and you'll be given an action plan of what to focus on right now, how to efficiently use your time to ensure that you lock in your spot. So let's waste no time and dive right in. So what exactly is the Founders Club and why is it so lucrative for you long term to secure a spot? Well, the company Eazybot is allocating 5% of their top line revenue, total gross revenue, into a revenue pool for the lifetime of the company. Now, if you understand the nature of the product that we have here, this is going to be incredibly powerful to generate perpetual passive income for many years to come. All around the world, tens of thousands and eventually millions of Eazybots will be scanning the marketplace 24/7, getting in and out of profitable trades. Robots that never get tired, are never late for work, never get greedy, and never get fearful. Every time they close a profitable trade, a 20% service fee is paid out to the company. 5% of that is going to go into this revenue pool. And because of the power of compounding, that is going to grow over time. Whether it's $1,000 trading account or someone has $1 million trading account, this is elastic and it has the potential to expand over time, this revenue pool. A person can get started with the free version of the software. They can utilize the advanced version for $250 a year, or they can go all the way to the VIP version, which is a $995 annual license. Either way, the revenue pool is going to be fed 5% of the $250, which is about $12.50, and every VIP customer, just shy of $50, is going to go into this revenue pool from every single member that's upgrading all around the world. Now, one of the most powerful things about the Founders Club is that the amount of people that can qualify is finite. It is capped at the first 1,000 people who meet the qualification criteria that we'll dive into here in just a moment. Because of this, it means the pool is not going to become diluted. In fact, it's going to become concentrated because as the user base of Eazybots grow, people's trading accounts are going to be compounding, my friend, and that's exponential growth where the money that their money is earning them more money, and that effect compounding on itself over time is going to exponentially increase the amount of funds that are in that pool, and you will only ever be sharing it with 999 other people. So this is long-term passive residual income that will continue to come in and continue to increase on a daily basis. So how do you qualify for the Founders Club? There are 3 criteria that must be met. The first one is that you must personally refer 3 active bot users who each refer 3 active users. I encourage you to go as wide as you can in the time that is available to you, because you're going to statistically increase your chances of finding 3 people who are ready to run with you. And the other reason is that every additional active member that you directly refer who brings in 3 bot users is going to give you an additional share in the Founders Club pool, which is incredibly powerful. The next criteria is that you yourself must be a VIP user. You have to have skin in the game and you have to lead by example. People do what you do and not what you say. So if you want other people to be VIP, you must go VIP. Also, each active user in this structure must have a paid version of the software. It doesn't matter if it's the advanced for $250 a year or the VIP for $9.95. As long as they have a paid version of the software, you're good to go. And the last requirement to qualify is that everybody in this structure is using the minimum recommended amount of 600 USDT trading capital with their active bot license. The 600 USDT is the minimum recommended amount for Eazybot to perform optimally and handle up to a 70% market crash. And you should be encouraging your referrals and your team to use more than the minimum of 600 in trading capital so that they can diversify across multiple coins. But the other reason that this was a requirement is so that people genuinely earn their way into this founders club. We don't want people creating multiple positions under themselves simply to qualify and get a share. There is no shortage of people in the world that need what we have to offer, so do it the right way, my friend. If you're still with me, I'm sure you see the value in locking in and securing your spot in this lucrative revenue pool. So what should you be focused on right now to make sure that happens? Let's discuss a game plan. These positions are going to go fast when the door opens. At the time of recording this video right now, there's just over 9,000 people registered. People are lining up their generals to make sure they lock in their spot. So treat this like a mission, my friend. The first thing to focus on is helping 3 of your direct referrals, people that see the vision and are ready to run with you, helping them secure and lock in their own Founders Club position. By doing that, you're going to naturally, by default, ensure your own spot in the Founders Club. The second step is to be prepared. This is going to go fast, so prepare Binance.com or Coinbase Pro with a minimum of 600 USDT plus your VIP membership of $9.95. And the third step is to share this video with your personal referrals. Some of them may be in wait and see mode, sitting on the fence. This video may be the nudge they need to get them off the fence and into action. That will create the duplication you need to help others achieve Founders Club in your organization, and by default, as a byproduct of that, you're going to lock in and secure your own spot. I'll see you on the inside of the Founders Club, my friend. To your success. Bye for now.
Okay, guys, there was one error on that. He must have put this one together prior to a change we made in that, and that is we're no longer offering multiple shares to people. It's 1 share per person. We wanted to open it up, make sure everyone had an opportunity. We do have incredible builders that would actually dominate that pool. And so that must have been an older video. 1 share per person. So if you sponsor more, let me tell you, Bren's strategy is a brilliant strategy, though, because you bring in, statistically, you bring in 40 people, you'll have 6 runners and 2 superstars. It's best to go wide and then help your team that rises up go wide as well. You'll build this out, and what Bren said in that video is so true, because as the company grows, and we are planning on being here 20, 40 years from now, we believe we've got something solid, guys, and we just everything is we're going to do it. We're doing it. Everything's coming together. Everything that we have stated, we have done. It might take a little bit longer sometimes, but we're only talking days. We're not talking weeks and months. So, guys, we're just very thankful, very excited, and I would highly recommend you run like Seabiscuit right now. That pool is going to expand. Not numerically, there'll be 1,000 people that will be a part of that pool, but as we grow as a company, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road, the accounts are also going to grow with us, because if you start to understand this, and what he had, the picture he had with Albert Einstein, it's the 8th wonder of the world, compound interest. Those who understand it, use it. Those that don't, pay it. Guys, we have an incredible opportunity right now to help so many people worldwide get out of debt and become financially free with our product. Not the comp plan, guys, the product. Comp plan will only get us there quicker. And that's where our heart is, to help you guys get there as quickly as possible. We've got a phenomenal comp plan. But we are not a comp plan-driven company. You have to understand that. We're not a greed-driven company. We are a product-driven company and a people-driven company, and we've got an awesome product and an awesome comp plan. So with that said, I think, David, did you want to say something? Did I hear you pop in?
Not me, sir. No.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, we're going to call it a day. We love you. I'm going to let Michael Southwood come in. And, Michael, I know you wanted to share something. Come on in and close us out.
Perfect. Well, thank you, David. Get some rest. We appreciate you. Muhammad, safe travels. The thing that I wanted to state, and again, iPhone, we completely understand it's a lot of money. But understand this. You're creating, and we're all creating, a global multi-million-dollar platform together. And what I would highly recommend, we all want to help everybody. We all have the abundance mindset. We have the abundance lifestyle. But highly recommend to each and every one of you, you're building your own platform under the umbrella of Eazybot, and you need to take the mindset that you need to identify your board of directors. Who's your board of directors that's going to help you expand your business to the world? We're going to have people in this company right now that are going to be creating foundations. They're going to be funding nonprofits. They're going to be donating and building churches. We have the philanthropic side covered, but understand the mindset of everybody on this call has to realize where we sit, the timing and positioning of this, and the global ripple effect of positivity that we're creating. This bot turns on, people make money. Without even bringing money into the bot, people are going to make money. Understand that you don't have to invest a penny and you can earn with Eazybot. And so what the video said, what Brent is doing for all of us, understand that's not a company video, that's a leader's video that he's allowing the company to utilize. That's what we're creating here, is a cohesiveness of leadership of people that understand it. We've been in the industry an awful long time. We've had the rug ripped out from under us for no fault of our own, and now we've all come together and we're doing it right to help everybody succeed, no matter what level of success you're searching for. It's here. Everybody make sure that you take the Founders Club seriously, not just for yourself, but for the people that you introduce this to. Make sure that they're not sitting here a month from now or 2 months from now when that pool fills up and not completely understanding what it represents for them and their family. So make sure you get on tonight's call with Peter and Breezy, 7 Eastern, EasyBotZooms.com. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Muhammad, David, Peter, Breezy, everybody. And most importantly, thank all of you for taking time to spend with us. Because you could have been anywhere right now, no matter where you are, and you're investing in yourself to take the time to understand what Eazybot represents for you and generations of your family tree. So with that, thank you all. God bless you all. We'll see you all tonight at 7 p.m.
Hey guys, just real quick before, thank you, Michael. You're